kung hindi tayo nagkita. Wow, nagkita.
It's like you just whispered to us.
Ang buhay ko'y matatawag pa nga ba buhay.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Herrera here. I hope that you are all doing well. There I was thinking that Stell might drop one of his vlogs and I'll get to spend some time with him like that. However, he really doesn't want me to fall out of love with him, does he? Because if you have a look at the description below to see what I'm watching today, he's been singing on his own and I've missed everything. However, the only plus point in that is that we get to watch this together. So this is Stell covering You're Still the One, and I mean the amount that I love this song because Ken covered it more so than the original, and now the man of my dreams is also going to cover it. Are you kidding me? Can somebody mash the two of these voices together and finally give me that duet that I've been longing for, that Ken tell moment? And then after this, he sang Liham all by himself. I am really excited about this. Can we begin? Shall we begin? Am I ready? Look at how beautiful he looks barefaced. And he's like, he's been home a hot second and he's already doing live and singing for us. He misses us.
Looks like we made it. How far we've gone, baby. We might have took the long way. We knew we'd get there someday. They say I bet they never make it. Just look at us holding on. We're still together, still going strong. Still the one I run to, the one that I belong to. You're still the one I want for life. Still the one that I love, the only one I dream of. You're still the one I kiss goodnight.
So here is a man that for sure was born absolutely gifted. However, his experiences and his years on this planet have taught him so much that that voice gets deeper and deeper. And I don't mean range-wise. I mean everything that makes him. He just gets deeper as a person. He understands himself a little bit more. He understands emotions maybe a little bit more. He's had more life experience. And all of that wonderfully gets stuffed inside that prince-like voice. And I honestly didn't think, I say it with Stan all the time, the best gets better. Somehow, his voice has gotten even better. How? What is this magic? And this is him just playing around. What would this be like on stage?
They never make it, but just look at us holding on. We're still together, still going strong. Still the one that I do, the one that I belong to. You're still the one I want for life. Still the one that I love, the only
Oh
one
my
I
gosh, I feel so soft for Stan right now.
Still the one I kiss goodnight. Still the one.
In all of this, I keep seeing shades of a couple of years ago when his body language, his eyes were completely different. And I'm really grateful for the inner glow up that he's had. He's been kinder to himself, more understanding towards himself. And because of that, people have gravitated towards him. How could you not love him? And this is the great thing about him being on The Voice, because more and more people are going to discover him and be led to SB19, which is a fantastic thing because of him, because of this beautiful energy. And I just like that he's been patient with himself, taken it day by day. Life isn't ever really perfect. And he was so honest with us and said he had struggles. He's hit real lows. But look at how he's come out of that. And look at how he still is. He's still the Stell that we knew. I mean, I'm saying we knew. I mean, I've known him barely 9 months, but that you knew 4 years ago. He's still the same guy. He's still got that same heart in him. It's just, when you see glimpses of that, it makes me love him more. I know. Damn you, Stell. I just need to constantly tell myself, he's just an artist. Somebody I'm never going to know. Never going to meet. Please.
Still the one I run to, the one that I belong to. Still the one I want. Still the one that I love, the only one I dream of. Still the one I kiss. Yes. So glad we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby.
Please, I'm gonna pause it on it just to be an absolute troll. The other day, I was listening to my SB19 playlist, which is a mix of all of the solo stuff that some of the members have. And I was like, you know what? I really want to hear something from Stell. And it really winds me up that I have to go to YouTube to find one of his TikTok covers. I mean, they're all amazing. And I'm happy to give him space and time, but I'm so impatient. It's a trait that I have and I really dislike, but I'm really longing for a solo song where I can just spend 3 to 4 minutes with his voice, listening to something that only he has sung. I'm really, really looking forward to it. And if you're watching Stell, please, I really hope that he never watches any of my videos because it's just completely embarrassing. But I hope that the noise that we make reaches him and that he, whenever he's ready, he gives us something. Now, I think this video goes on to him chatting, maybe singing something else, but I'll watch that in my own time. I'm really eager to move on and listen to him covering Liham. I'm saying covering, singing his own group song by himself.
Ang aking mundo ay payapa sa di malamang dahilan. Ano't na'y buo kong inakala lahat ay ayos na naman.
Oh, this is such a treat.
Nung bigla na lang ay dumating ang di hinantay, nagbabalat kayong himala. Oh, mga pasan ay gumaan.
Oh, it just hit me again how much I love SB19.
Sa'yo lang napuno ng kasiguraduhan. Narito ako, tapat lang at totoo. Pinapangako sa iyo. Ito ang aking liham sa pag-ibig ko. Di hayaan na mag-isa ka sa kahit na
Oh, he's not quite over his cold yet.
ikaw lang ang himpilan ng aking puso. Sa piling mo'y panatag ang buong pagkatao. Ligaya ng aking mundo.
I want to be like Stell, stop singing and go and get some rest. He just loves it too much, doesn't he? You can kind of hear actually how he sounds a little bit more nasal than usual. There were little croaks in there that weren't put in purposely. And yeah, he's still recovering from his cold, isn't he? Still sounding like a freaking angel. And it reminds me how much I love SB19. And as the parts move between the members, I'm just reminded at all the wonderful colours and textures that they bring to each of the songs. We're so lucky.
Okay na, ilang mga bagay na hindi natin maintindihan. Sa kabila ng lahat ay pilit nating pinabalikan. Wow, mga panaginip na inaasam, ako'y binuo ng mabuting masumang karanasan. Puno man ng pansya'y tinuring karangyaan.
Sometimes I just think that he's like a singing machine because he kind of puts himself on autopilot and he recreates this beautiful sound. And you look at his face and he's doing like 100 different things. And how is it that he sings so in tune, so on key, so perfectly? And yet, what is he doing? He's probably like on Facebook or on Instagram or something like that. It's crazy.
At ganon na lang, pagmamahal mo ay walang anumang mapag-abang, kaya abang.
Oh, poor Stell.
Magpapagal para sa'yo, handang isuko ng buo.
Wow, wow, wow.
Aking liham sa pag-ibig ko, di kaya na mag-isa ka sa kahit na ano. Ikaw lang ang himpilan ng aking puso, sa piling mo'y panatag ang buong pagkatao. Ligaya ng aking mundo.
He looks a little tired there too. Oh no, what happened? I thought it cut out then.
Ano kaya kung hindi tayo nagkita? Wow, nagkita.
It's like he just whispered to us.
Ang buhay ko'y matatawag pang amang buhay.
See how varied this song is? That he's not trying to sound like the other members, but the way that they have put their imprints on each part is kind of tough to not sing it that way. I mean, we've just gone from, what was it, Pablo's voice to Ken's voice?
Nagkita. Wow, nagkita. Ang buhay ko'y matatawag pang amang buhay.
I really want him to go for this, but also I'm worried about his voice.
Ang tingnan dito'y patingin sa nakaraang di ko nitang ay o pagmanin. Wala ka man sa alaala ko'y habang buhay kitang mamahalin. Yeah, mamahalin. Yeah.
Whoa.
ibig ko, pinapangako na ang bituin ko ay para lang sa'yo. Ikaw lang ang himpilan.
So interesting to hear him sing that, because I think that the heaviness that Ken's voice brings to this ending bit is super important to the story of the song. However, hearing Stell sing that, it's really different. It suddenly feels like a fresh song. His belt is super precise, so clean, and this is him unwell. I think everybody else should be really afraid of him. Really, he has one of the best belts I've heard. And I always notice about that bit, if you ever watch somebody who is not that skilled of a singer, when they want to do riffs and runs a little bit like that, they'll use their mouth a lot to make that sound. He literally just had this O like shape on his face, but actually all of the movement in those notes and in those riffs came straight from his throat. That's really fantastic technique. It just comes so naturally to him too. I mean, he barely uses his lips to make any of that. Listen, if you're waiting for me to try and wrap this video up, then you'll be waiting a very long time, because how does one wrap up their feelings about somebody? And that's what it is. I genuinely feel like I'm just spending a moment with a friend who happens to be insanely talented, world-class talent right there. But it's just such a treat and a delight to be able to put together a Stell-only video, and I always look forward to these moments. I mean, he's getting better and better, if that's even possible, and he's so normal and relatable and fun, and I will just forever wish him the very best. I'll always be here rooting for him, waiting for him and his next adventure, the opening of the next door, and I'm super proud of him. He's just, yeah, I hope that this little break that they get in the middle of the tour, having come back, I know they've got a ton of stuff lined up, but I hope that they stop and look back at everything that they have achieved, because they should be so proud. Thank you so much for sharing this with me and for spending time with me. I hope that you had fun, and hopefully I'll see you really soon for a Stell-only video. But until then, take care. Stay safe. Bye.